Namaste, friends. Welcome to my channel. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am so happy you're here, and I mean that sincerely. It's just amazing. I'm sorry, I'm a little very high vibe today, and things are just in a beautiful energy. It's really amazing. So I had a conversation with my twin this morning, and he's doing extremely well. That always makes me happy. Very happy that things are moving along in a positive direction for him as well. So I'm going to get started on this reading. We're going to see what messages come through, but thank you for all of your positive energy here. Okay, so here are the decks I'm going to use for this reading. This is the Star Tarot. This is a beautiful deck. The Shadowscapes Tarot, and this, remember, no reversals in this deck. I don't read reversals in that deck. The Sacred Traveler, that's a beautiful oracle deck. The Power of Love, and the Rainbow Warrior. So I have pre-shuffled. I did see Go with the Flow, the Empress, the 11 card Justice, there was another one out of this deck that I saw. I'll have to remember what it was. It'll probably come back up. But it just felt like being exactly in the energy I'm in, going with the flow, being in my Empress energy, just being in this very kind of 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups energy. Just really satisfied with each day and the new energies that come in. I just saw the Tower. So there's something, maybe that's a time. The Tower generally means that things are happening like immediately or in the very near future. So keep that in mind about this reading. I don't necessarily attempt to look at cards, but as I'm just kind of shuffling, if one stands out or jumps out at me, there's usually a message. So I'm going to say that this reading is probably something that is going to be time sensitive, in the fact that whenever you encounter this reading, whatever message resonates for you, it's kind of happening in the immediate or very near future. But it usually also means that there's something being deconstructed in order for something else to be built anew, or to be renovated or modified or enhanced. Not always a bad thing. People fear that Tower card, but sometimes to me it's just an indication of change. So I can't remember the card that I saw in this deck, sorry. It was positive though, so maybe it'll come back out. If it does, I'll recognize it, but I'll let you know. All right, let's get started with the Rainbow Activation deck, the 45 card. Lots of green in that card, lots of like green earthy energy. 45 is a 9. Oh, it's synergy, harmony, divine relationship, cooperation, joy, power, group dynamics, and patience. Synergy is the divine cooperative relationship between two or more beings, energies, or substances whose combined effect is far greater than any one of them alone. Synergy can be received as obvious or unseen help from sources known or unknown. Welcoming synergy into your life today acknowledges a higher standard of self-confidence, support, and resources which are now yours. Your willingness to move out of hibernation or isolation at this time will make a huge impact on all the things in your life. Learning how to work in group dynamics is a skill set that must be practiced. Patience, perseverance, and cooperation are key dynamics at work right now in the current situation. How can you make peace? Whoa, so let's get this. Feels like a wave of synergy is just kind of running through, and that's why that Tower card was that synergy is in effect right now, and it is creating a dynamic of change in your life. Let's see. Discovering the truth. You stand in the light of truth. There's a truth that is going to be uncovered. That's probably going to be related to that Tower card. And that truth is going to begin this synergistic, cooperative, co-creating element with the divine. And it might be a revelation that you have. It may be something that's revealed to you. It looks like here it is being spread through word of mouth, that people are encountering the truth in their daily life along a journey, and that it's just being shared. Could be from somebody who is wise, you know, maybe an elder. But it is cooperative truth. It is a truth that it's not just relating to you. It is like a outcome truth is what I'm hearing. I don't know what that means, but you are being shown some sort of truth for the greater good. And that's what's helping to create this synergy. And that truth may be that Tower. Okay, no more messages coming from there. Okay, so let's get started with the Good Tarot and see what this could be relevant to. Ace of Pentacles. This is a new opportunity in truth. This new opportunity, this truth provides a new opportunity. Seven of Cups and the Three of Swords together. There may be some confusion. It may be a little bit of a sting at first because you don't totally understand the truth. But as you, as you kind of ruminate on it, you'll get to a point where you say, oh, now I understand. And there it is. Now I understand. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. This is a new opportunity for emotional gratification, a new emotional, look how this is literally the cup runneth over. See how the rainbow there, I saw a rainbow yesterday, by the way. And look at the cup just pouring out. This is almost like a release of emotions. Once this truth is kind of, I want to say disaggregated from the component that is painful to the underlying truth that is constructive. And yeah, because look, here's a 7 and a 3. That's a 10. So that's the end. Once that truth is revealed, that's the end of the hurt. Because then you can kind of filter through to what the real message is. So don't let your ego get in the way. You know, listen from a compassionate heart perspective and know that what you're hearing is for the greater good. Whether not just your greater good, but it will create an energy of cooperation amongst you. Three of Pentacles. Is that not exactly the energy of cooperation? Love it. I absolutely love it. And look at how this symbol is kind of represented there. There's that 10 of Cups. Yep. This is going to be absolutely. And you see how in the traditional tarot there is a Page of Cups and he has a fish in the cup. Look, there's the fish in the cup. So this is brought to you through a message from somebody. I don't know. This young man feels like a Page of Cups to me. Don't know how that fits, but anyway. Oh my goodness. Here's the 3 of Cups. That's my. Oh no, sorry. 5 of Cups. It was upside down. 5 of Cups in the reverse. So whatever is happening is going to be something that reverses some regret. So something that happened in the past that you've been fixated on is going to be healed by this, and it's probably going to be a kind of a relationship. There's the 2 of Pentacles. That's going to be a synergistic balance. Okay, so look at all the rainbows here. And it's so weird that I saw one yesterday. I never see rainbows, but rainbow, 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 and rainbow. So rainbows are significant. Like I said, I even ran and got my camera and took a picture of the rainbow yesterday because it's so unusual to see them. In Hawaii, I saw them all the time, but here, very rarely. Oh, 2 of Swords. Okay, we have some choices here. Don't block this energy. Okay, this is denial. This 2 of Swords here is denial. At first, you kind of want to not hear this. But eventually, when you really process this truth, you're going to realize the impact that it's going to have. Whoa, pretty cool. Responsibility. You are aware of the power of your thoughts and the amount of love you express. Let's see if another card wants to come out for this. So it's your responsibility how you handle this. Elevation and compassion. You are making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Here's your conscious decision. And you demonstrate the language of the heart by actively sharing and living love. So there is lots of sharing. This may be something where you are going to share your compassion and love for people through taking responsibility for whatever this truth is. Nine of Pentacles. Being stable in your independent energy and your sovereignty, and just knowing that everything's going to be okay, even though it may feel disruptive at the time. Oh my. Remember, no reversals in this deck, but this Queen of Wands came flying out over here. She was in the reverse, so I'm going to put her in the upright there, but that might be you. You may be the Queen of Wands that is handling this, but I love this Queen of Wands in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Both of them are in the forest playing beautiful music. They are not being overrun by the 3D world. They are not allowing their energy to be consumed or diminished. Hey, there's the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so this is an important component on your path. This is something that needs to happen. It's a choice point for you to demonstrate the next level, your elevation, your ascension. The King of Swords. This is my sitting down pouty king. But he's contemplating. Before he takes, he thinks before he speaks. He's using his thoughts. You are aware of the power of your thoughts. So he is really contemplating his thoughts before he reacts or responds to this situation. He realizes that this is a choice point in his fate, on his journey. Temperance. Yeah. Seeking balance before he expresses himself. He's wanting to be responsible and express himself with compassion. The Hierophant. That is the divine masculine for me. This is in a challenged position. So this might be something that is part of his awakening. Knight of Wands. Can be impulsive, but somebody who is passionate, somebody who is kind of fiery and activated. Queen of Pentacles. Both the queens are flying out over here. Might be a little situation between two queens. Might be a situation with two queens. And the Four of Cups in reverse. I don't take reversals, but all three of these came out in reverse. The Four of Cups is kind of that disinterested melancholy, not really wanting to engage. This is very interesting. I may have to clarify here. Five of Swords. That can be self-sabotaging. Don't be impulsive because you could self-sabotage. Take time to think about how powerful your thoughts are and what responsibility you need in order to attend to this situation with compassion, in order to elevate everyone. But there is a truth that is going to be revealed. But it may not be revealed in the nicest way. It may sting. But once you get past the hurt, you're going to understand that needed to happen to end a cycle. And it feels like a cycle between two women. Okay, this was in the reverse. This is the Hangman. But usually this deck doesn't come out in that many reversals. So this is the seeing things from a different perspective. Remember, just kind of disaggregating the message and realizing that it's for the highest and greatest good. This is the Ten of Pentacles. So we have the Ten of Cups, We have the Ten of Pentacles. We don't have the Ten of Wands or Ten of Swords. So this is ultimately going to create this synergy. So I did pre-shuffle this deck, but I'm going to shuffle again. This is the Crystal Visions deck. It's my exclusive clarification deck. All right. Let's see what is going on over here. It feels like two women. It's like two women have had some sort of a disagreement, but they both had a true part in the truth. The Star. Yeah, this is whatever happens here is going to heal this. That is, something's going to be illuminated that's going to bring clarity to a situation. And it's going to be emotionally gratifying. But there's going to be an opportunity in the 3D for this to be revealed. It's going to be like a conversation. Here's the Page of... Remember I said about the Page of Cups? So it could be through a kind of a message, but it feels like an in-person message. Ace of Wands. It's going to ignite maybe some sort of passion, maybe some anger, but, you know, take this opportunity to think carefully about your thoughts before you know, get impulsive and kind of fly off the handle and create conflict. Use your intuition. You know, connect with your higher self to be able to connect with the deeper message here. Page of Swords. This could go either way. You could be in this Page of Cups or Page of Swords energy. This Page of Cups is seeing things from the, you know, the intent of the message, not necessarily how the message was delivered. Remember the reading I did not too long ago about don't shoot the messenger? Kind of the same thing. It may come across as being harsh, but it also is something that was meant for the greatest good. Here's the Eight of Cups in the challenge position. Eight of Cups to me is part of your spiritual path, but it looks as though here's the Moon here, and this feels like somebody who is walking toward truth on their sacred path. So let's find out over here what's going on. Eight of Wands. This is going to, that is definitely a communication card. And it feels like there's going to be a lot of people involved. It could come out as the result of some sort of argument or disagreement or, you know, misunderstanding with a larger group of people. And so people are going through and trying to clear it up by expressing the underlying truth of what caused all of this. Anything else that we need to know about this message? King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. Somebody's invested a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources into this situation. That's probably why it stings a bit when you hear that truth. Because you're like, I've spent so much time on this, and there is the Seven of Wands. Somebody's going to be defensive. I am going to take, I think I know why now the Sacred Traveler card didn't come out. It said fellow travelers on the bottom of this deck. That's why it didn't come out in the beginning, because it needed to come out at the end to give clarity. All right, so let's see. Taking shelter. The answers are within. Yeah. Connect to your higher self when it comes to this message. The answers are within. The message is going to be delivered, and it's not going to be delivered gracefully. So, you know, kind of shelter your heart, you know, you know, protect your energy, but, you know, think before you speak, think before you act. Think before you act. You're going to feel very defensive. But this is important to create a new synergy. That's what that Tower was about. This old energy has to go out in order for this new energy. It has to be resolved. It has to be at this 10. in order for the new energy to come in, to bring in this energy of cooperative working together. Fogged in. Go slow and take time. Don't be impulsive. This card wanted to come out. Reflect and direct your energy. I think all relevant messages to this. Okay, so good luck with that. Let me know in the comments how it goes. Namaste.